here in Gallagher Arena for a couple of junior 157-pounders, both of them with 500 records in the early going, looking to get above 500. Arizona State sends out Austin Scott, a junior from Tucson. He's 2-2. And for Oklahoma State, number 16, T. Travis, Stillwater. He is, wait a minute, that is not T. Travis, is it? That is Cutter Sheets. Beg your pardon. On the weigh-in sheet, I don't think they even showed that he weighed in, but he did, obviously. I looked up, I said, that's not T. Travis. Cutter Sheets, who wrestled Friday night. We don't know if Travis is battling an injury or what, but it will be Cutter Sheets for the Cowboys out there from Stillwell, Oklahoma.
Yep. Sheets had a really good match on Friday. Him and Jared Hill, a little back and forth, went into overtime. Sheets had a couple good ducks. Hill did a good job of responding and trying to clear up. Nice high crotch by Sheets there.
He's a redshirt sophomore. Good shot, no takedown yet. Ooh, nice rolling and scrambling there by Scott. He's still fighting it, trying to turn this to points of his own. Sheets still hanging on to that leg, trying to come up, but can't right now.
Yep. Did a good job, right? See what he's doing here? This is the same position we were just in the 149-pound match. Man, this is 3 or 4 in a row. Good job. Wow.
Sheets gets the 3. Wow.
that was a lot of action right there. That's a forward roll by Scott. I think he hit about 3 or 4 forward rolls right there. Sheets did a good job of staying composed. Got his head underneath that ankle to where he was kind of able, I say slow him down, short, or Scott still hit about 2 more after that, but he stayed with it. He wrestled through that situation. That probably went on about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was a great scramble.
I got dizzy just watching them flips.
It was almost about 10 points scored in this scramble.
Well, I think you're going to know this for sure, right? Once Sheets gets into a leg, Scott's going to be pretty tough to finish on, right? Take a little bit of that sting out of him, which he's doing probably right now. Sheets is really good on top. You touched on that yesterday. His dad, his brother. Yep, yeah.
Brother, father. Mike Sheets, of course, one of the all-time great top wrestlers. He didn't just ride, too. He would I'll tell you a great quote. Dan Gable told me one time that the thing that made Sheets so great, he said, you know exactly what he's going to do. He'll even stick that leg out and say, here, take it. He gives it to you. He takes you down out of your shot, throws in a Turk and turns you, and you know that's what he's going to do every time. He said, but that's a sign of greatness. He still does it, even though you know what's coming.
Yep.
Two-time national champion here at Oklahoma State. And not just a champion, but dominant champion. If you go back and look at his scores in the NCAA tournament, like 5 matches, collectively 78-6 or something like that in the 5 matches, just crazy. Cutter Sheets, spiral ride there, still 3-0, and roll through by Scott. Scott trying to lean back into it.
Okay, I talked about this earlier, what Jameson did, right? You see what Sheets just had, right? It's quote-unquote steering wheel, using his foot. That was his left foot in there.
Yes.
In that area, trying to help elevate him a little bit, possibly try to get some swipes in there. I think that's one thing. I know Sheets can scramble as well, but man, Scott seems really dangerous in some of those positions, but does.
Time runs out. Sheets a nice ride out with 148. So 3-0 going to the second. And Sheets' choice using bottom. By the way, this is a long-time series. This is the 45th meeting. Dual matches between these schools. Oklahoma State leads the series 40-4, and they won all 21 that have been held here. This is the 22nd.
Nice little sit through there. Sit out there by Sheets, trying to get that inside arm out. Watch him start swimming for the head. Yep. He's tough here. He's tough here, Jay.
Nice reverse. That was good for Sheets. And he got that riding time going back up. It's back to 148 where it was at the end of the first period.
Now what Scott needs to try to do here is crawl forward. But Sheets is going to take his time working with that bar. He's probably going to try to get above the knee with that Turk if he can. Kind of put a little bit more Turk in there, but that official's going to let him work here. Yep.
Again, the crossface, the Turk, you know, with the leg, that's vintage Sheets family.
Yep. He's staying on it.
By the way, last time Arizona State won against Oklahoma State was the '93 season, John Smith's first year as coach, when that Cowboys were in probation. So it was a kind of a watered-down team. But that's Arizona State's last victory against Oklahoma State. They'd like to stop that streak.
Yeah. I will say something for Scott's credit right there, man. He did a really good job of not going to his back.
Right. And he's out.
Was able to fend Sheets off. You know, Sheets had that deep half in on that left-hand side, but Scott was doing a good job extending his left arm in there and did a really good job there.
And Sheets got the riding time up to 2:41. The score now 5-1. Only 20 seconds left in this period. Scott could score here. It would be huge to get him right back in it. So he's down 5 points counting the riding time, and he does fire away. Sheets trying to block it.
Oh, good.
Scott. Oh, Sheets countering. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh, there's 3 by Sheets.
Wow.
Just before the buzzer. Oh, what a huge turnaround. Looked like Scott was going to creep back closer.
Take a look at this. Nice high crotch by Scott. Sheets was able to feed him those hips a little bit, sat him on his butt, had him on his haunches, then just kind of ran him down, ended up scoring that takedown with 1 second left in the second period.
Big short time takedown. 8-1 the score. 2:41 riding time. Sheets optional start releases him to make it 8-2. So Scott's got his work cut out for him. He's down by 6 plus riding time that is unlikely to be erased.
And trust, if Sheets gets in on that leg, here comes some scrambles. Here we go again, Jay.
Trying to come over the top of Sheets, but Scott hanging on with the arms locked around the waist.
Sheets is trying
in some jeopardy here.
Yeah, he's trying to get that right arm around his waist. You see, Scott's got that left knee up. Here comes that right arm. He's coming out of there.
Sheets trying to pull the head free and does, and gets the takedown. Third takedown for Sheets plus a reverse in this match. Spinning out of there, Scott. 11-3 plus the riding time is locked. So in effect, 12-3.
Coaching staff wanting another takedown here from Sheets. Sheets did a good job of finishing there. Oh, man.
Sheets has been very quick on his feet this match. There's 2. Takedown 14-3. If he let him go, 14-4, no, it wouldn't be quite enough. He needs 2 takedowns or takedown in a near fall to get a tech fall.
They're going to look for him to get one more. Going to cut him one more time. This is what they want. Push. Push is what they're trying to ask him to do, right?
Takedown and a ride out would make it 18-4, not quite enough for the tech. Unless he got back points, which he almost did there. Sheets has been very quick on his feet in this match. Really quick, moving. There's the 3.
Wait a minute. Scott rolled right into him on that one.
So the riding time will end up at 3 minutes and let him loose. 18-5. 18-5 to 3:23 riding time. Major decision for Cutter Sheets. The Cowboys advance that lead to 21-3.
Here's his last takedown by Sheets in this position. Little go behind. He kept working, and then Scott actually helps him out with that little roll. Get that bar. That's just called exhaustion right there for both of them.
Wow. 18-5, almost a tech fall. 21-3 coming up.